Well, one of them,
Hey girls,
I...
let me ask you a question. I have this little niece, and she's turning 14 tomorrow, and I need to buy her something special. What should I get?
Well, I don't know, maybe perfume or something.
You know what? I bought her perfume last year, and she hated it. So this year, I want to buy her something so special. So when she wakes up in the morning and looks at that, and it says, I love you.
Nice. Well, maybe some clothes. Did you think about that?
You know what's the thing with clothes? Size.
Yeah.
Picture this. 2 years ago, I bought her this beautiful, beautiful shirt, you know? And it was just one size too big. And what happened? For 2 months after that birthday, all I was hearing from her was, oh my god, I'm going to bed.
Oh no, yeah.
That's a problem with girls.
Yeah, especially that age, you know,
Yeah.
teenagers, they're so sensitive. Well, I don't know, did you think about maybe taking her on a road trip with you?
Road trip?
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Do you travel?
Well, as often as I can.
As often as you can?
Yeah, mostly during the summer.
During the
because
summer?
I have to work during the year, yeah.
I was in Barcelona last year.
Really, me too.
You too?
Yeah, me and the girls were this summer for like 2 or 3 weeks in Barcelona. It was great.
Did you love it?
Yeah, it was like the best time.
You know, I'm walking down the street in Barcelona and I see...
Okay, we'll be right back.
See, this is a typical problem in a two-set. You did one of the very beginner's mistakes. And that is you start focusing on a target too soon. Especially in a two-set. Two-set is very hard to do alone. Actually, you can do a two-set alone till one point, which is basically choosing your target. So in a two-set like this, basically in a group of 2 girls, make sure that you pay attention to both of them equally. What happened? You start choosing a target. This girl was bored. She started looking around, playing with her cell phone, and eventually drug her with a toy. It's very hard to prevent this when this happens because decision has already been made by her, and basically it's a damage control situation when it comes to a point. It's not so much you can prevent it before it happens. If you just pay attention a little bit to her, she will stay. The rule is 50% to her, 50% to this one. Talk, talk, talk. And then one point, when you want to isolate them, or you want to do something, you need to get a ring. Doing it alone is very hard. What I usually do is when it comes, basically I'm gonna roll the group till it comes to isolation point, and then I'll eject, go around the club, find an instant wing. Basically I'm gonna use instant wing method. It means I'm gonna create a wing, find a guy who's gonna help me, take him back to a group, bam, introduce him to this girl, let him talk a couple of minutes so I can focus on this one and do something. If you want to do it alone, 50-50 conversation, move them to the bar or move them around the club, do something else with them, but never isolate one. It's not possible to isolate one from another, especially if they came together to a club. So pay attention to this. Other thing you did wrong was the chair. Chair was making you uncomfortable. When you had hands on the table, chair was here, and it was making you uncomfortable. So next time, remove the chair. Move the chair on the left, put hands on the table, talk with girls, sit down. Don't let the things make you uncomfortable. Don't let the things like that you can control. Things that are under your control is fucking up your pickup. Secondly, you own this place, you control this place. You are controlling them, table, chair, everything. Energy of the group. You are controlling it. And take a look, you are uncomfortable, and girls felt it as well. Because remember, whatever you feel, they're gonna feel as well. Whatever emotion you have in your body, they're gonna feel as well. So be careful what you feel around them.
Voice, I heard it sing, life it ain't eternal thing. Then I heard you sing your song, la la la, there's nothing wrong. Whiskey on the rocks is crawling down my throat and out my veins. A drunken hell is aimed at you. You look up and we're heading
was your date?
Well, it was good, basically good, but he's a friend of mine. And he
Hey, girls.
was like, hi.
Hi.
Let me ask you a question. I have this little niece, and she's turning 14 tomorrow, and I need to get her something special. What should I get?
I don't know, maybe a perfume or something.
You know what? I bought her that last year, and she hated it.
Oh.
Yeah. So this year, I want to buy her something so special. So when she wakes up in the morning and looks at that thing that says, I love you. You know, this is my favorite present.
Well, did you think about some clothes, maybe?
You know what? I thought about that. But I bought her one, just imagine the best shirt ever. You know? And I bought her two years ago, you know, for her birthday, and it was one size too big. Yeah. And all I could hear from her next 2 months was, you think I'm too fat, you know, you think I'm too fat.
That's a problem with teenagers.
Yeah, very sensitive. You know what you could do? You could take her on some road trip.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Oh, that's a really good idea.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Do you like to travel?
Yeah.
Yeah?
We both like to travel.
Yeah.
Travel often?
Yeah.
Yeah? Well,
When
me
we
too.
can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was in Barcelona this summer.
This summer?
Yeah.
We were in Barcelona
Really?
this summer.
Yeah.
Oh.
For
2 or 3 weeks, yeah.
3 weeks. I
Yeah.
guess.
Longer, yeah.
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 Really?
Yeah.
So, which month?
Late August.
Really?
Oh,
we were there in
You were there too?
Yeah.
Oh my god. So nice.
Yeah.
So did you go clubbing there or?
Of course.
Yeah.
The best clubs in the world are in Barcelona.
And people.
Girls, this was a very interesting conversation. Let's continue this some other time. Here, write me your number.
Oh, okay. Here you go.
Yeah? You too.
Okay.
Okay.
In a situation like this, the best solution is to take both numbers. So they're gonna wonder, who do you like the most? Which one you're gonna call? And then of course later, you call the one you like. Once you get a number, don't leave. Stay there 3-5 minutes more, and then leave. Otherwise, it's gonna look like your mission was there to get a number, which is wrong. So stay there a couple of minutes, stand up. Girls, it was a pleasure meeting you. See you later. Bye.
In the morning I sneak out of your bed and sunshine falls upon your face. All the dim lights of yesterday covered you with loveliness. I had to go, I just don't.
Phone numbers. Let's talk about when giving your phone numbers to guys. Let's take situation like you're talking with a guy in a club or me. How long should I wait or him to ask for phone number?
No, you just have to feel it, you know. I can't tell you now, you have to talk with me for an hour and then I'm gonna give you my
Okay.
phone number. But sure, you're not gonna take my number after 5 minutes, because if I give...
Why not?
Because I'm probably gonna give you a false one,
Oh,
you know. It's just too
But okay,
fast, you know.
okay. What is the feeling that I need to get to receive?
Well, you have
so I
to
know.
feel that I'm having fun with you, and yes, I do want to talk to you again more, go some other places with you.
Yeah.
So, you know, you just have to feel it.
Yeah.
If girl is having fun with you and she's open to suggestions.
You definitely won't get a number if you're like talking with her 5 minutes.
5
then,
minutes,
Okay,
and-
give me your number. I have. Oh.
Then she'll
You
probably
have-
give you.
yeah,
She'll
then-
probably give you a false phone number and. get
Or
rid of it.
I would say, well, we'll see each other next week here. Goodbye. You know.
Yeah. So, okay, when he gets a phone number, let's say, okay, the rule I use when you're having fun, it's like any phone number below 15-20 minutes is gonna be a fake, or she's not gonna return
Yeah.
phone calls. It's like,
Yeah, probably.
so those like,
It's just too fast.
It's too
Yeah.
fast.
You
It's
have
like,
to get to know the person you're giving at
Phone
least
number,
they
yeah.
do, you know? You have to get to know him before you give him your
Yeah.
number.
you can get phone number under like a 2-3 minutes. It's possible. But even when she likes you, I know when I approach. Even when she likes me, you know, it's like attraction goes over the roof, you know. Maybe but still, I get a phone number. It's gonna be a flake because she doesn't know me.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, she wakes up in the morning. Take a look. She went home. She took a shower. She slept. Tomorrow, who I am?
Just one of the other guys that she talked to that evening.
Yeah.
So it's
You
gonna.
have to be extra, I don't know, interesting and
And
attractive
give her and you some time, you know.
yeah, and give her an excuse to spend her time with you, you know.
Exactly. Okay, so let's say I took a phone number from a girl yesterday. Okay, I was talking to her for half an hour, I don't know, 1 hour. How long should I wait before I or he calls you? Or is it calling or text message? What's better?
Calling.
Calling, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's more personal. It says to me he wants to hear my voice, you know. So
But okay, you don't answer my phone call first. Should I call you again like 10 minutes later? 15 minutes later, maybe you're taking a shower because
Yeah.
then I tend because I tend to feel kind of needy if I call like 7 times, you know, during the day and you
Don't
don't
call
answer.
7 times.
no.
Call
No,
Twice.
Twice, yes. And if I want to call you back, I'll see that you call me,
Yeah.
and then when I can, I'll call you. And after that, I don't call you. Well, I obviously saw that you, so I don't want to.
And if I in the shower and I came out and I saw, I don't know, 10 missed calls from you, it's like
Psycho.
goodbye for this guy,
Yeah.
you know. Too creepy, too.
So probably maybe like a phone call, a text message, or 2 phone calls probably. Maybe
Or,
that's-
or maybe a phone call, and then if I don't answer, you can send a text message like, "Hi, I was calling you just to see how you're doing," or something. Call me back if you can, when you can. Bye, kisses.
Something
and
nice and
that's
subtle.
fine. That's fine.
Should any guy ask for email?
No.
Okay. What do you think about that? It's stupid or? It's
Yeah, why? Because you know, a phone number, you can hear her, you can like text messages, everything. But email, you know, that's so unpersonal and you know.
Okay.
But with that, that question, should I call her immediately the next day? I hate it when they like wait. And like that's a game. When they don't call, because you wanted my number, so you like me. So the next day you'll call me if you like me. And if you
can
don't,
call her.
I'll know that it's a game. 'Cause
you're playing,
You'll
yeah.
wait, and I'll seem like
and-
I don't care.
And you know
you
something.
know,
You can call her and just
Yeah.
say, "Hi, how are you? I was thinking of you, and
I had the.
it was so good yesterday, and I just wanted to know how are you. Like, you know, you don't have to immediately, let's go out, let's go over there, let's go over there, let's do this, let's do that. You don't have to do that.
You know something I noticed? When you start playing the game, and it's obviously from my side, then a girl from her side will start playing the game as well.
Yeah, and you don't want to play games.
Exactly.
Girls,
And then
because we are good.
Exactly. And then the whole thing is playing the game and
Yeah.
it leads nowhere because it's just like it's too much of work. Like because
Those games are very.
And then
Yeah.
we're gonna play you out of there.
Yeah, don't act anything, because sooner or later we'll see through it. And that's just won't work, because when you're acting, it always shows off. And even if it doesn't, then when I discover that you were acting, who do I like? The man you were acting to be, or you?
Or this
who-
other one.
Yeah, so never act. Be yourself and that's it. Yeah.
and even something that sometimes I do is like I will take a phone number from a girl, I'm gonna send her a text message maybe like 2 minutes later. You know, it was like fuck, damn. I miss you so much, I can't live without it. Like,
Or you're so fun or something.
yeah, or something, just like to
But
This
create.
is my number. You're
So-
so great.
Yeah, so there's not tomorrow. It's not a too huge gap for her. I'm telling you, it's just like we already kind of talking or having a good time. So it's
That's
so or like good night or something. Just like
Yeah.
it was fun talking with you. And like
I'm glad I met you.
Yeah. So just like she has my number, Yeah, something that I do is like when I get phone number from her, I'm gonna call her, so she gets my number. So I'm gonna, this is my number. So basically, then she has my number. And then other thing that it's cute. I'm gonna nickname her. Like I don't like princess or something. I'm gonna use from conversation. And nickname her. So it's like and so it's not her name. It's like some nickname, like something cute. Like I don't know. Like I don't know if she's like very slim. I'm gonna call her Fairy. Like so something like cute. Like Mrs. If she thinks like that she's Miss of the World. Like Miss of the World or like some. like a marriage material, like or I'm gonna write down like don't remember to marry her, it's like yeah. So yeah, that's something like I mean, because it's cute. It's like it looks like spontaneous, and you're using the moment.
Playful.
Yeah, playful. Tomorrow she's gonna remember because she knows who it is. Because is there anything else guys should do? How long he needs to stay talking with you before he leaves? After the phone number? Is it like phone number? No, and then boom, okay, bye.
No, because we're not gonna answer.
Yeah, why?
I don't know. It just seems like he took a number and he only wanted that so he can call me some other day when he doesn't have anything better to do, And now he just has something better to do.
Yeah, and I want to
talk to me.
And I want to give my number to someone who enjoys my company. So if you enjoy my company, well, be here now. Talk to me, You want it, right?
Yeah. So I think the rule for phone numbers is, call her tomorrow afternoon or like a next day. For example, if you took a phone number Friday night, call her Saturday afternoon or Sunday afternoon. Don't wait too long.
Time to love. I can't find my shoe, but before you notice me, I'm running out. Haven't you noticed?
So how do you feel now? Weak and
Insecure.
see how your body is gonna make you feel. It's not your brain. It's not your brain who is controlling how you feel. It's your body. It's making you feel weak and insecure. So if you position your body weak and insecure, that's what you're projecting towards us. Try this. Try to separate your palms, your hands. How do you feel now?
Better. Stronger.
Stronger. See how your body is changing the way you feel. Try this. Try to grab a table on sides. Yeah, and put the thumbs up. So the fingers are below the table, under the table, and thumbs up. How do you feel now?
Great.
Yeah. And it looks more dominant. It looks more powerful. It's your body that's making you feel those things. So your body creates those emotions and sends towards us. So we feel the dominant. If you approach like this, they're not gonna be bitchy. They're not gonna feel they have like a power over you. They're gonna feel that you have power over them. So take a look, the more space you use, the more dominant you're going to feel, the more alpha you're going to be. Because that's what it is, the more space you use, the more relaxed you feel, the more powerful you feel. Incorporate this into your game.
Love is nothing to me. Oh, haven't you noticed? Love is nothing to me.
See, approach, put the hands on the table, knee down a little bit, so you're there, a little bit above their eyes level. Approach, put your hands on a table, grab the table, keep a smile on your face, eye contact from left to the right. Get them all with eye contact, suck them inside your presence. And then keep the question rolling. Sit down at the table. Keep the hands until you get attraction, until you get attention. When you get attraction, sit down, make them relaxed, make them lean in towards you, because you are leaning back. When you see they are relaxed, when you see her attraction, they are relaxed, and you have attention, it's a time to create rapport. Sit between them.
So, she called me last night. She said that Marina called her.
and told her I was bitching about her, and I was saying some horrible things that I know.
Oh my.
And
Hey girls, let me ask you a question. Jazz or blues?
Blues.
Really?
yeah.
Because I have this friend who loves blues.
Oh.
But he says jazz brings more money, you know? So he's kind of sad because he loves blues and he has to play jazz and he loves blues.
Why can't he play both?
Because jazz takes too much of his time, you know, he has to pay the rent, stuff like that. So what kind of music do you listen to?
Me, I like hip hop.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I hate hip hop. But I love rock. You know, when I heard rock for the first time, it changed my life. You know the feeling? It rocks your world, you know?
Yes, I do.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Just turns your life upside down, you know? You hear that song, and you get tingles, you know, in your whole body, you know? Just the beautiful, the best feeling ever.
We always use this higher level to create attraction, because remember, it's a power angle. When you are above 45 degrees, it's called power angle, because everything you say comes with authority and dominance and goes directly to the unconscious mind. That's what church is using for thousands of years. Take a look. Person on the stage, 45 degrees above audience, everything he says goes directly to their unconscious mind. That's what we use here in seduction as well. That's why in attraction stage it's 45 degrees, and then when you switch to connection, to rapport, when you're connecting with your girl, you come to the eyes level. Remember, never position yourself below them, because this angle is not good. It doesn't convey anything besides you are weaker. Especially attraction stage, where this dominant, powerful presence is the key. If you fuck it up in the beginning, it's very hard to recover later. It's impossible to recover later. You just go deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. And they're ignoring you more and more and more. It's not possible. That's why you use dominant and confident approach to shut them up, to create attention, to create attraction, and then you proceed from there. Sit down, move between them to create some rapport. But remember forever, for attraction use 45-degree angle, for rapport sit down, their eyes level. Start doing some keynote, it means like start becoming a static person, start touching her. So it's not only like verbal connection, it's as well body to body connection. Of course, avoid sexual parts in the first stage. Just create normal personal connection with words and with body. Because remember, you cannot only seduce her brain, you must seduce her body as well. Okay? Remember this. Sooner or later, you need to start touching her sexual parts. And it's not possible to jump from nothing to very sexual. Like in a cinema. When you're in a cinema, and like you didn't touch it at all, and what you do, like you put your arm on her leg. What she's gonna do is like that. Why? Because take a look. You didn't touch anything else. So touching, kinesthetic should progress. Usually people start with a handshake. Hi, my name is John, whatever her name is. So they start here, and that's normal. What I do, I'm going to start with handshake, then move towards palm reading. So you start from palm. Then point number 2, you get to here. So you kind of like touching her shoulders, you know, playful. Yeah, that's nice. You know, number 3, you have hands around her. You're progressing somewhere. And then it comes to the point number 4, which is lips. So you kind of from here, you go for the kiss. Once you reach the kiss, lips, you can start going down. So lips are the breaking point. After you reach the lips, after you start making out, kissing her, you can progress down. Neck, from breasts, belly, but kiss is the breaking point. If you try to jump over, it means from shoulder to her breast or neck, it's not going to work. So it must go up, and then you can start going down. It's only natural way you can do it. And every time you got in a bed with a girl, it was exactly like this. You went up to here, and then it goes down. Don't try to jump over the steps. So from palm to kiss, be smooth. Do palm, shoulders, around, go for the kiss, and then neck, breast, go down. It's only natural way like this. It must be smooth. So touching should progress from very light, slowly build up tension to very sexual. But there's a time for everything. But remember one thing, you should start touching girls very soon.
Haven't you noticed? Love is nothing to me. Oh, haven't you noticed? Love is nothing to me.
See as well, like, what do you think about touching? When a guy is like touching you, do you like it, or you know, in a club when you're talking, you know, like, what is the for you awkward touch and what's like kind of normal?
Well, I don't like it. I don't like to be touched. I don't know if I don't know it's coming. If it's from my back, if somebody grabs my ass or something immediately, you know, or licks my throat, neck, or something. It's just creepy. But if we're talking, laughing, sharing something, I don't know. If I'm for that guys show interest in with his touch in a way that it's not creepy or something.
How long?
It's like just hey, and that's right. And
It's strange, you know, if we just met and you're all over me, you know, in first 5 minutes, then that's strange.
Yeah.
That's creepy. You don't want to do that. If you don't want me to go away. But if it's what she said, you know, in conversation, playful, you know, touching, normal, spontaneous.
So we all agree that it
situations.
should be like non-sexual.
Of course.
Yeah.
In very, I mean, during some period, you know, like first maybe like hour, 2 hours, whatever. It's
Yeah,
like,
because if you on the start, if you become sexual, then I will think that that's all that you are into. That you only want to, you know, have sex with me and that's it. And you know, I don't want to think that.
yeah. Yeah, I think the touch should progress, you know, from a very light, you know, like to like, you know, like touching here, it's like, you know, push you kind of away, then you get her back, you know, so it's like kind of, you know, normally you brush her hair or something, and then like kind of, you know, progress maybe like when she gets comfortable, because like, it's a stranger. She's a stranger outside, so but you need to kind of establish with verbal conversation, you need to talk, your bodies need to talk as well,
Yeah.
to get to know each other.
And
so.
it's really important to start with little things and then go to the, you know, more sexual after some
Yeah,
time.
step by step.
Because you can't after, I don't know, 2 hours of talk just grab me. That's not okay.
Yeah, what some guys do, and it's funny because like they jump from nothing to everything. You know,
Yeah.
from nothing to a kiss, and they're like, hey, wait a second. You know,
No,
like,
wait a little bit.
yeah,
I
it's
can
like,
see
you know,
that coming.
yeah, it's like, you know, she just bam and a kiss. You know, it's like, where did it come from?
Give
You
me
know.
some signs.
Yeah, but so like, you know, kind of, you know, as well. What I notice, like, kind of what is awkward touch is like when you are logically putting attention or looking at a place you're gonna touch. So what some guys do, what's wrong is like, you know, he's gonna, for example, he wants to touch you here, and he's gonna be like, you know, I was in a club a few days ago, and then or he stops talking, and then he does it like, and it's like very awkward. So basically, in order to make it natural, you should talk during whole process. So it's like, yeah, you know, a couple of days ago I was in, you know, my old town, and what happened was like, this girl came to me, and for some reason just put her hands around me, and so basically when touch happens, like, and you're not paying attention to it, like, it's different if I'm like blah blah blah, put this, or it's different when I'm like blah blah blah. That's awkward.
Yeah, that's strange.
That's awkward. Or when you're looking at the place you're gonna touch, like. No, that's awkward as well.
Weirdo.
This movie we were talking about, it came to the cinema, so let's go tonight.
Yeah, we could go. Yeah.
And
Hey, girls.
Marco, and you will bring
Hey.
Hi.
Can I ask you a question? Red, blue, or yellow?
Yeah.
Yellow.
Blue.
You what?
Blue.
You know what yellow means?
Now,
That you are.
you know the thing is that I
Hey.
was thinking about
Hey.
going to.
Girl. Hello. Hey.
Yeah.
You know what yellow means? You know? Let me tell you something.
Okay, just so I think the best thing that we could do.
Hey, you know? Blue means.
Yeah, I know what it means, okay?
What?
We should have been
Yeah, I know what it means, sorry.
What
But
is-
I'm in the middle of something.
No. What is
You just
it?
leave us alone.
No, I don't want to.
Yeah.
You know?
What?
Yellow, you know, it basically means that you love those stuff.
Okay. So,
Sorry.
Are you crazy?
Okay,
Listen,
okay,
listen. I'm
okay,
sorry.
okay.
Can you please leave us alone? We're not interested, okay?
Okay.
When I talk with the girls, there's some signs they do that they signal that they like you. So from girls' perspective, when you meet a guy, when you're talking with a guy you like, how you gonna tell him that you like him? Will you ever tell him verbally?
no way.
So you tell him like with your body language, let's
Yes.
say. So what are the signs?
Well, first of all, I smile a lot. It's not like I want to, but I can help it, you know, because I'm really into him and I'm giggling and I'm just smiling all the time because I'm happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, besides smile, because she may be like high or something, she was something, so that's not so true. So what else?
Looking a lot.
Eyes.
Yeah, covering him
Up and
all
down,
with
checking him
my
out,
eyes,
yeah.
Looking into his eyes the most, and lips.
lips.
Yeah, lips.
Okay, basically lips is like when you want to kiss him.
Or just screening, you know, for is he compatible with me? How are his lips? How is this? How is that? And everything, you know.
The rule I have is like if she looks at my lips more than like a second or two, you know, that's probably a sign that she wants to kiss me. She's thinking about it in some ways.
I would probably do something like, you know,
Yeah, accidentally
accidental,
brush,
you
yeah.
know, touch or, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
You have.
Something.
Okay, anything else like playing with her hair?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, playing
yeah.
with, like twirling it around your finger.
And that's also something I can't help.
Yeah.
I just don't do that on purpose.
Yeah, just something I want to ask is like, is it conscious level or it's supposed to be unconscious level, like all those things?
Unconscious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah.
Or wetting your lips, like yeah.
Okay, I do that all the time.
Yeah. Okay, what about the lipstick? You know, like making yourself looking beautiful.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
And also looking him from down, like
Yeah.
like a little bit down through the
Eyebrows.
eyelashes, you know.
Is there anything else you do, like Okay, for example, you are talking with him and you want him then and there, like you want like to that he takes you somewhere and have sex. How would you tell him? Signal him. So he knows, okay, let's go, fucking cut the talking, let's go.
Probably leaning.
Leaning, yeah, sitting close, touching.
That's all?
Okay, if I really want him and I can see that he really wants me, I would probably tell him that.
Probably do this.
Yeah. Or just whisper into his ear. Sorry, I don't know.
What about
no
you?
signals, no.
Well, if he's smart enough, he'll see. I don't have to show him anything.
If he's not smart?
If he's not smart, then I don't want to do it.
So you only do it with the smart guys.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. What about leaning in? That's interesting.
Yeah.
Are you aware of your leaning in?
Sometimes.
Well, sometimes you are if you're in a loud club, so you don't hear him, so you have to. But if I really like someone, then I'm leaning to be closer, So.
Yeah, sometimes, when you're at a party or something, I catch myself, my god, I'm that obvious. Like, no, stop it.
And sometimes also you have, if we are going like on purpose seduce someone, then I know I'm doing this.
And I know I'm doing this.
And I know I'm wetting my lips and twinkle.
Eyelashes.
But if I'm into someone and I just I just want to have fun and talk and yada yada and just do that.
Yeah, that's something that I was curious. Is it like this like seducing? Is it any different than just like normal reaction? Like when you're doing playing consciously or unconsciously? Is there a difference?
I think it is.
Yeah.
Yes, very big difference. Because it's more, you can see it. You can see it if he's like acting or trying to be someone that he's not, or trying to use a line that he heard.
No, I mean
somewhere.
on a girl's perspective.
Maybe there's a difference when you're
When girls do
seducing.
that.
When you're seducing, you're doing these things, the same things, but a little bit over,
Over the top.
Over top, yeah.
over the top, a little bit, not
Yeah, just like a
too far,
millisecond,
but
yeah.
So it's a little bit more obvious, for him, because you want him to know that you're getting him.
And that's it.
Yeah, and you're powerful.
When you are giving a science and you want to kiss, you want something from a guy, and then he's missing all of those because either he's blind, and then what happens then? Your attraction goes down, or
Yeah. It really goes down.
yeah,
It depends. If he's a really, really, really hot guy,
yeah,
then I'm probably gonna tell him, okay, now you moron.
try again,
I really like you.
Yeah, but will you ever? Okay, that's interesting. Will you ever take an action? You'll be the one who kisses him first, or that's like a man's job,
No, it's not a man's job.
huh?
No, it's not.
Not in this century,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, but I mean, okay, still it is what I feel. That it's, that guys should do those first move, like, approach first. I mean, okay, it's changing. Should do open first, ask for phone number first, kiss first, and, push those things first. So I'm kind of curious. Is that what you expect from us to do? Or it's...
Well, it's not like girls don't do it, and it's like only your job, and like you have to do it, only you. Girls can do it, and guys, I think that some guys really like it more when a girl approaches. But I personally think that I still like it more when he does it. When he's chasing me and I'm not chasing him. I want to be caught. It was good, but he was like a little bit nervous because he knows about the because he's his friend,
Yeah.
Hey girls,
But I was saying,
Hi. Hi.
let me ask you a question. I have a little niece, and she's turning 14 tomorrow,
Yeah.
and I need to get her something special. What should I get?
I don't know, maybe some perfume or something.
You know what? I bought her perfume last year and she hated it.
Yeah.
So this year, I want to buy her something so good. So when she wakes up in the morning and looks at that thing, that she remembers only me.
I don't know, maybe some clothes.
Clothes? You know what the thing with clothes? Size. Picture this. 2 years ago, I bought her this beautiful, beautiful shirt. Imagine the best looking shirt ever,
Yeah.
you know? And it was one size too big, you know? Yeah, and all I could keep from 2 months only. You think I'm too fat.
Yeah.
So
Well, that's a problem.
yeah. So what do you think?
I don't know, maybe you could pay in some traveling agency,
Oh,
go
travel.
with her.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
You travel?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah? A lot?
Well, we were in Barcelona
Really? When?
for the summer.
For the summer?
Yeah,
Oh,
3
me
weeks,
too.
right? You were there?
Yeah.
When, this summer?
Yeah, this summer.
Really?
Yeah. Did you like it?
Yeah.
You know what? Sorry, we have to go.
No?
Yeah.
See, this is very common mistake when you have 2 girls. You focus on one girl and you ignore the other one. And that's bad. Because other one has bigger priority in her life than you have. So of course, she feels stupid if you're ignoring her. She feels stupid because she's ignored. So whole situation is awkward. And of course what's gonna happen, she's gonna give you maybe 1 minute, minute and a half, 2 minutes, and drag her away from you. In order to prevent this, conversation rate should be 50% to her, 50% to her at start, first couple of minutes. Then slowly start changing to a 60% her, 40% her. If she's the target, of course. So pay attention to both of them. So this one is not gonna think all the time what her friend is doing, because both of them will be part of conversation, and that's what you want to create. So both of them, they feel okay. And then later, basically you can play it alone all to the point to isolation. Or what you can do is like you can stand them up and take them somewhere. Bar, dance floor, other club, lounge bar, some different place. Just take them, let's go together. Don't take one. It's very hard to isolate. It's almost impossible to isolate one from another.
Haven't you noticed? Love is nothing to me. Oh, haven't you noticed? Love is nothing to me.
So, she called me last night and told me that Marina called her and said that I was bitching about her, that I said some, I don't...
Hey girls,
Hi.
Hi.
let me ask you a question. Jazz or blues? What do you prefer?
Blue.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I have this friend who really loves blues, but he just found out that jazz brings more money, so now he's kind of sad because he has to play jazz all the time, not blues.
Yeah? Why can't he just play both?
Well, jazz takes too much time, you know, so he has to pay the rent, feed the kids, you know. So what kind of music do you listen?
Me, I like hip hop.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, I hate hip hop, but I love rock. And you know what's the thing with the music of your life? When you hear it for the first time, it just rocks your world. You know the feeling?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It just, for the first time, you hear it and it just turns your life upside down, you know? When you hear the music for the first time, you know, you get a tingle, you know, from your feet, you know, from your belly.
In the morning I sneak out of your bed and sunshine falls upon your face. All the dim lights of yesterday covered you with loveliness. I had to go, I just don't have time to love. I can't find my shoe, but before you notice me I'm running.
When you see a girl in a club leaning against the wall and you want to kiss her, do this. You take your right hand and you go for her right hand, like this. Once you get, you pull this direction. So she opens up her right leg and she moves against the wall. In that moment, you go in. You see, at this point, her hand reaches the highest point. You do one more step and lean against the wall. In that moment, this arm goes behind the wall, behind your head. So something like this. You go in, here. And then you let it go. It goes through her hair, here. In this moment, you don't look in her eyes anymore. You start looking at her lips. Project kissing those lips. And then you go in. Now, let's summarize everything what you learned on those 2 DVDs. You learned how to create attraction. Few seconds of power and dominance is more than enough to create attraction. While walking towards the table, be aware of the chair. That chair is gonna make you stay longer. If there's no chair, sit on a table. On a lounge situations, sit on a table as a transition before you sit between them. Always try to follow the structure. And structure is very simple. Capture attention, talk, lean back. By leaning back, you'll be sucking them into your reality. Always try to establish yourself as a center of the group. And then slowly start moving towards your target girl you like. What's very important as well is to calibrate your energy. So in the beginning, be a little bit above them. This way, you're gonna project power and dominance as well. Openers can be direct or indirect. It doesn't matter that much, because your body language is very direct. And that's what matters. See, I use words to occupy logical brain, to distract them from what I'm doing underneath. So my seduction is done on 2 layers. On first layer, I use words and stories to talk with their brain, to occupy them, to distract from the second layer. And on second layer, I'm showing, I'm doing things. I'm projecting power, dominance. I'm making them relaxed. I'm touching them. I'm seducing them. Now, when you have everything what you need, I suggest you practice this alone for a few hours before you go out. You can practice this on your kitchen table. Just imagine there are some girls sitting there. Once you get good, you can go out and practice on real girls. I suggest you go out to malls where you're gonna find lots of hot girls. They are not in a party mode, so they're gonna be open up to meeting new people, talking with you. Remember, the day game is much easier than club game. On next DVDs, we'll talk about methods for clubs and bars and how to handle those situations. See you.
Thank you.